All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. I also want to give double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the 144,000 the rest of the elect. I'm the brother Yawanathon, back with another quick lesson, Lord willing is edifying. And I was just here skimming through YouTube, watching a couple of videos, checking out the apostles. And I guess the flavor of the week is these different scoffing niggas coming against the men of Great Millstone. And this is not something that's just of this week. I'm just using that facetiously, the flavor of the week. And you got different flavor niggas, because you got some Hebrew Israelites of the IUIC here. I was watching Apostle Ramlab, Elder Apostle Ramlab. Go subscribe to his channel, GMS Info Doc channel 12. In this video he did about 5 hours ago now, we got the receipts. Because with these dudes, what they do, especially there at the IUIC, Hebrew Israelites, they just be slandering the hell out of us, man. Basically saying that we do things that they've never seen us or heard us, or that things that we've never done, and really just talking shit, and also, calling us bums and stuff like that. And then you got this nigga here, this goofy ass nigga called Anton Daniels, talking about, how we dusty and dirty and all of this. We bums and we live off our women. So, that's the flavor of the week right now. You got scoffers. That's basically how you define this. Let me get that in Proverbs real quick. Well, that's a good one too. 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. And these guys are most definitely scoffers. When you look up the word scoffer, see what it says here, which is more proof that we in the last days. The more you see people coming up scoffing and talking shit, coming up against the men of the Lord, persecuting us, slandering us, etc., that's a sure sign that we at the very end. All right, the word scoffer in the Greek here, G1703, a mocker, scoffer. Okay, so that's what these guys are doing. It even says here, look, a false teacher. And that's you guys at the IUIC. All right, Deacon Asaph, Bishop Nathaniel, and the rest of y'all, man. You nothing but false teachers. You're not teaching the true doctrine. You're not teaching 100% truth. All right, you have lies in your doctrine, in your gospel. It's corrupted. And Yahweh Shai is not dealing with corrupt doctrine or lies. You see, Yahweh Shai is not dealing with niggas. The Most High is not dealing with you just because you got money. The Most High is not dealing with you just because you got a lot of followers, a lot of members, a lot of churches. How do you know that Yahweh Shai is dealing with you? When you have this truth and you teaching it and you being reviled for it. All right, because Yahweh Shai is in you. Let me get because that's not even the one I wanted. I wanted the one in Proverbs. It might say scorners, which is basically the same thing. Bear with me 1 second. Yep. Proverbs 19:29. It says, judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the back of fools. All right, so you guys are nothing but scoffers, scorners, fools. All right, ultimately you're 2/3. All right, 2/3 is a reference back to Zechariah 13:8, which is a prophecy where the Lord said he's going to destroy 2/3 of you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Yes, his own people. He's going to destroy 2/3 of you because you wicked, you rebellious, you just evil, and you coming directly against Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And you're coming against their men. You're scorning and scoffing against the truth and against the will of Yahweh Shai. All right, which is to have his elect prophets, the men of the nation of Israel, out on the highways and byways in sackcloth, all right, garments, you know, the apparel that we wear. That's prophecy. That the Most High wants us to wear that, to be out there to preach his word and to glorify his name. But you niggas are actually scoffing against that. You're scoffing against the Most High's agenda. So now you have judgment prepared for you, which is death and destruction. All right, but this is Matthew the 5th chapter, where Yahushua told you who's the blessed ones, who's the ones he's dealing with, who's the ones that's his. All right, who are his children? Who are the ones that he loves? Who are the ones that he's dealing with? This chapter right here explains it. Matthew 5 and 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So wait a minute. These guys calling us bums. You know, we don't get no money. We don't got no good jobs, etc. We don't look presentable. But the Lord said, blessed are the poor, because the kingdom of heaven is for them. So I'll take that. You gonna call me a bum? I'll take it, because the kingdom of heaven is for me now. Now you just verified the words of Yahushua to be true. Not like you did it, like if, you know, you the one that proved that it was true, but meaning when you done these things against us, against the brothers of Great Millstone, beginning with the leadership, you're proving these things that Yahushua said. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. The meek is also the humble. A man that's humble, he's not going to be flashy. All right, that's two different spirits. A meek person, they could have $1 million, you would never know, because they have a humble aura. All right, they don't like to be out there and, you know, they like to be humble. They like to be lowly or minimalist. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. What's righteousness? The truth, these words. 2/3 of Israel are not seeking after this. All right, they seeking after their false leaders. They seeking after money, fame, and the things of this world. They're not thirsting after the 100% truth, to try to find out the names of Yahweh and Yahushua, or the names of God and Christ, if you will. What's their true names? What's the real truth? You know, what's a mystery behind really life, man? What the hell is really going on this earth? These people are not concerned with that. So they're cursed. If you can take all these same principles, all right, blessed are the poor in spirit, you could say, well, cursed is the rich. You could just say it like that. Blessed are they that mourn. Cursed are they that laugh and sing for joy for no fucking reason. Blessed are the meek. Cursed be the proud. Blessed are they which hunger and thirst after righteousness. Cursed are they that hunger and thirst after wickedness, or this world. You see, you could take all these things and just flip it around. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High. This is what we want. We want to be blessed by Yahweh Shai. So we're going to conform ourselves, if you will, Romans the 12th chapter. We're going to conform ourselves to these words after the knowledge of Yahweh Shai. We don't give a fuck. We are not ashamed. We don't give a fuck what you people have to really say about us, man. Because we're being promised the kingdom of heaven for what we're doing. You wasn't given that promise, you fucking bitch. You bitch ass niggas. Y'all wasn't given that. The Lord didn't give you that spirit. That's why you fucking mad. That's why you envy us, man. And you talking hella shit. And at least come with something that's true, man. You know, if you're gonna rebuke us, so-called, or proclaiming yourself to be rebuking us or whatever, come with something of substance, man. You dudes just talk shit like women. It says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So we about to see this. They're about to persecute us for this truth's sake, man. And you can see it. They already hate us. All right. They hate him that rebuke in the gate. Amos the 5th chapter. All right. They already hate us, but they're going to soon persecute us. All right. They're already doing it by words. They're already reviling us by their speech. They're already slandering us, bearing false witness against us. I mean, these people want us dead, man. And doesn't that prove that we are Yahweh Shai Shai's chosen? All right, Lord willing, the elect, if we endure to the end. Doesn't that prove it? The Lord said you're going to know who his chosen are. Doesn't this prove it? Especially when these people actually come against us and persecute us. And look, some of you people are going to die coming against us, man. A lot of you people are going to fucking die, man. You think this is some type of joke, man. You think we just some spiritual, monks or some shit. And the Lord's going to put the spirit on us to put you people to death, man. Let you come against us, man. Wait till you people get physical with us, man. We're going to fucking kill you damn people, man. We're going to execute judgment in our nation by the authority of Yahweh by Shai, when the Lord give us the spirit and the power to do it. It says, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. See, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. You see? So the things that were written aforetime, they written for our learning. And we could read all throughout our history, the righteous men were always persecuted. So this is a great sign, brothers, that we actually, those men, this is an amazing sign. All these niggas coming against us, man. It's a great sign. They're not coming against us with any factual truth. They slandering, man. They falsely accusing us. They making false accusations, false testimonies, making shit up, talking carnal shit that's not even spiritual, doesn't even matter. You know what kind of garment you wearing and stuff like that. These guys are making weak ass fucking arguments, man. And they're not coming scripturally. They're not coming with the word of truth, which is for what? Correction, for doctrine, reproof, rebuke. They're not using that to rebuke us. They just have something against us, man. Which is really this. John 7:7. The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth. So they don't hate us, man. They hate Yahweh Shai. And that's a sure sign that Yahweh Shai is in us, because it appears as if they do hate us, even though they don't know us. These people don't really know us. I mean, some, of the elders and stuff like that go back to One West and things like that. But on the most part, in speaking in general, whenever somebody comes against quote unquote Hebrew Israelites, especially Great Millstone, these people don't know us from a hole in the wall. So what problem could they possibly have with us? How could they possibly hate you if they don't even know you? No, they hate Yahweh Shai that's in you. And they could see Yahweh Shai in you, and that's what they hate. The words that you speaking, the spirit that you in. Because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil. So that's why the world hates Yahweh Shai, because 2,000 years ago, he testified against this world. He let everybody know their sins. He said, you won't have a cloak no more, because I came and told you about sin. If I didn't come and tell you, then you would have had a cloak. You could have had an excuse. You could have said you was ignorant, etc. But now that Yahweh Shai have testified against this world, he came in the flesh and prophesied and spoke this truth, cut these people, condemned them. Now they hate him. All right, and that links perfectly with John the 3rd chapter, when it tells you how basically these people are in darkness and they don't want the light. They don't want the light to shine on their deeds. They don't want to be really reproved and rebuked and change their ways. They don't want to be told that they wrong and that they don't really know the Most High and the Most High ain't dealing with them. They don't want to hear that. They go to church. They think God is with them. They listening to their pastor. They think he's a man of the truth and he's speaking 100% truth. They're not going to hear us, man, because these people are evil. All right. The only people that's going to hear the prophets are the elect of the nation of Israel. That's the only ones that's going to receive this word and basically absolve it. It becomes a part of them and they believe on it 100%. The rest of the people of this world, you fake, you hypocrites. You don't really believe in this thing, man. You believe in the parts that you like. And when the parts that you don't like come out, then you don't want to deal with it. Then we bums. Then we don't get no money. We don't get no pussy. We this and we that. We rapists and all of these things, man. And that's because of Yahweh Shai. That's because you hate Yahweh Shai. And you hate the message that's being brought out to you, which is Yahweh Shai speaking to you, really. All right, saying the same things that was said 2,000 years ago, really since the beginning. But we talking about specifically when the Lord was here on the earth and they crucified him. All right, they crucified him because they hated him. Why did they hate him? Because he was rebuking them. He was telling them their sins. He told them to repent, and they don't want to repent. Plain and simple, man. They want to continue in their wickedness. So, I got something else here. 1 Timothy chapter 6. And I'm going to start at let's see. Uh, I guess I could start at verse 3. All right. Yeah, I'm going to read it through quick because the point is really in like 8, 9, 10. But I'm going to read it quickly. 1 Timothy 6:3. If any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, knowing nothing. So all you guys in these other camps that's teaching contrary to the words of the Bible, you don't know nothing. You're proud. All right, and the Most High is not dealing with y'all. The Most High is actually going to destroy you Hebrew Israelites, man. You think just because you learn of this truth and you came into the acknowledgement of being an Israelite, you put fringes on your shirt, that you're going to be delivered now? No, this thing goes way deeper than that, man. And if you're going to be out there teaching and calling yourself a teacher and a prophet, you better make sure you're speaking the right thing. Because if not, this is going to fall upon you. It says, but dotting about questions and strife of words. And that's what these guys do. Whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings. I want to see what that word railings is real quick. Because that's what's coming out of these guys. Look, blasphemia. Look, see that? That's a spirit, man. These dudes are blaspheming. They blaspheming the holy truth because they speaking something else contrary to the truth. And guess what? The sin of blasphemy is punishable by death. Not only just death by fire, okay? The lake of fire, the second death, nuclear destruction, man, so you can understand. That's the judgment that's set for you slanderers, man, you blasphemers. See that? Slander, detraction, speech injurious to another's good name, impious and reproachful speech injurious to divine majesty. You see that, man? This is what you guys are actually doing, man. Why? Because you're not speaking according to the words of Yahweh Shai. So now you have a spirit of envy on you. Now you have a spirit of strife and railings and evil surmisings. Profuse disputing of men of corrupt minds. All you niggas have corrupt minds. We not going back and forth with you, man. You niggas are fucking mentally retarded. All right, now I'll say this. You're spiritually retarded because gross darkness, when you go into it, when you go into the word gross in the Hebrew, when it said gross darkness cover the people, it actually says metaphorically to be stupid, to be made stupid. So that's what the corrupt minds is, man. Perverse disputing. You niggas are going back and forth on stupid things, man. On corrupt things that don't even matter. Things that don't pertain to salvation, man. And the truth, and destitute of the truth. Supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. See, so it's telling you the mentality of wicked niggas, man. That's not of this truth. They have a mentality that gain is godliness. So they think you're supposed to be, if the Most High is truly dealing with you, they're supposed to look at you and see money, wealth, success, fame, etc. If they don't see that, they're saying, well, the Most High cannot possibly be dealing with you. But godliness with contentment is great gain. See? That's what the true gain is. Godliness with contentment. Contentment means you content with what you have. All right? You're not covetous. You don't want what other people have. You don't want more than, you want what King David said, right? In the book of Psalms, or I think it's Proverbs. No, it's in the book of Psalm. I'm just going to quote it. You can go look it up for yourself. But he said, give me neither poverty nor riches. All right, when you read it, it basically explains when you are too rich, you're not going to believe in the Most High no more. You're not going to trust in him because you got all these riches. All right, carnally, you well off. So why would you need, you losing basically touch with the spirit? Because you've got food all the time, so you're not really thanking the Most High. You're not really praying for food and water and thanking him for daily bread and things like that. Then it said if you're too poor, you're going to curse the Most High because you're going to be bitter. You don't have nothing to eat. You're going to say, damn, if the Most High is with me, why am I starving like this? Why am I destitute? So David said, keep me in that sweet spot, right in the middle. All right, that's the godliness with contentment. But for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. So none of this stuff is getting on the ships with us. All right, we didn't come into this world with it, and if we got to die for this truth's sake as well, get beheaded and whatnot, be martyrs, it ain't going with you anyways. All you people, first of all of this stuff here in America is getting burnt. All right, 2 Peter is the second chapter that explains, or the third chapter goes into it. All the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So what do you have to really be proud about if everything you have is going to be destroyed? What's the point of even putting energy and effort and time and all of this into these things if it's all going to get burnt up anyways? That's why Matthew the 6th chapter, man, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Our treasure is, we want the kingdom of heaven. That's what we count as valuable. We don't count the things of this world as true value and wealth. Talking about money. We don't consider that. The Bible doesn't speak about that. You have materialism, and then you got spirituality. And being spiritual is having faith and understanding that we got to wait for the kingdom. And the kingdom is already promised to us if we do the things Yahweh Shai told us to do. All right, we waiting for that. We waiting for an inheritance, basically. All right, we work and we do things to get by in this world, of course, but we waiting for our inheritance, which is the kingdom. But they that be, and having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. Guess what? Especially all you people that got money and riches and whatever and FRNs, do you know that you're going to have to transfer that wealth to digital asset, to digital token, digital coins? And do you know that eventually you're going to have to take the chip, you stupid nigga? Do you know that? You're going to have to take the chip to preserve that wealth, those riches. You're going to fall into that temptation, man. Our temptation is going to be harder on you Israelites that got money, man, that are rich in this world. Because that temptation is going to be strong because you have to give up more. And you're probably not going to do it. Most of you guys are not going to do it, man. That's why you're going to take the chip. That's why you're already justifying yourself to take the chip by saying that the chip is not the mark of the beast. All right, you thinking you've made some fucking backdoor exit. When the Lord said, no, all temptation is common to men. You're going to have to go through it, but he's going to make a way for us to escape. He's not going to give you more temptation than what you can handle as an individual. But no, you guys, you want riches, man. Well, that's why the Lord said that. In Luke the 6th chapter. Let me grab it real quick. Luke 6. 6 and 24. All right. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. See, you already received it. So now you have to take the chip. All right. That's going to be the only way you guys can maintain that wealth. And then once you don't have the wealth, then who the fuck are you? Because that's your personality. That's what you boast yourself against us with. You're bums. You niggas are bums. You get no money. So by default, that means you must be getting money, right? That's why you're even coming from a position like that. Because if you wasn't getting money with us, you wouldn't say that about us. You see, you have ensnared yourself, man, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts which drown men in destruction and perdition. And that's what's coming for you guys, man, destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil. See, we abstain from that. The scriptures say abstain from all appearance of evil. So we don't want to even get involved with that, with the money thing and the riches. You don't think brothers could be rich? You really think that brothers in the camps in a Great Millstone, GMS, you think brothers can't obtain wealth, bro? You really fucking believe that? You think that we're literally just lazy and we don't want to do nothing? No, man, we don't want to fall into these traps that are right here plainly in the scriptures, man. Why would we want to tempt the Lord like that? Why would we want to tempt ourselves like that? All right, the love of money is the root of all evil. You can have money. Money is not evil, but once you get a lot of money, guess what? You're going to start loving that money. And you're not going to want to go back to a basic minimal lifestyle, right? You're going to be rooted in that already. You're going to be stuck in there. That mentality that you have is going to be ingrained on your spirit. While which some coveted after they have erred from the faith. See, you're going to err from the faith and pierce themselves through with many sorrows. See? So why would we want to be in a spot like that when we have joy unspeakable? Like the Apostle Peter said, we have joy unspeakable having 100% truth. Knowing that, okay, we seeing all these people coming against us, but guess what? That's a more sure sign that the Lord is actually with us, man. So that's a joy. That's honor for us. It's honorable for you people to actually go out there, go out of your way, make a video about us and call us bums and slander us. That's an honorable thing. I feel honored by that. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, I feel like Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is actually with us. And it's not, oh, I just feel that. I know that they are. All right? I know that Yahweh and Yahushua is with the apostles and the men of Great Millstone on down. All right? Because we're doing what the scriptures say to do, and we're suffering the things that the scriptures say that we would suffer. Ecclesiasticus, there's just a few more. I'm going to close this thing out. Sirach 13:23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, this nigga's a bum. Nah. They say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. See? So they don't give a damn about us, man. Why? Because we poor. All right? Because we bums. We don't got money. So they're not going to listen to what we say, even though we speaking the 100% truth. And we telling you all about Yahweh and Yahushua and the prophecies. We warning you of things to come. Telling you to get yourself prepared. Get ready. What greater love is that? What greater love is there than that? We put our life on the line. We go out on the highways and byways. We getting ready to be persecuted and get our head chopped off for preaching this truth onto you. What the fuck else you want from us, man? But that's why it's not for you niggas, man. It's only for the elect. And we know that. We know we are not dumb, man. We're not just out there teaching and we trying to get everybody to get this truth, and then you don't get it. Now our mind is all twisted up because you don't receive us, man. Fuck you if you don't receive us, man. Curse you, man. May Yahweh Bashim Yahushua destroy you because you're not receiving the truth. You're not receiving the words of the Lord. Matter of fact, was there more here? Nah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it there. Another one, Sirach 10:23. It is not meet to despise the poor man that have understanding. See, so if you niggas are just fucking listen, which we know you Israelites don't, man. You people are the worst nation on the planet Earth when it comes to listening and following instruction. I'll say Esau is the worst, but you definitely the second worst, man. Talking about you Israelites. You are the most hard-headed people on the planet Earth. And you despise the poor that have understanding. Neither is it convenient to magnify a sinful man. I don't give a damn how much money he got. If he's a sinful, wicked man, and you exalting him, the Lord ain't dealing with that. The Lord's going to destroy him and you. All right, in the book of Luke, it said that the men that are highly esteemed in this world are abomination in the sight of Yahweh and Yahushua. So the Lord is dealing with the lowly. The Lord is dealing with the poor man. So when you call men bums, you just confirming that, well, then wait, those are actually God's men. Those are the men of Yahweh and Yahushua. Because they poor, they speaking the truth, they have the understanding. I mean, it's just really plain. All right, the fear, I'm going to start up at verse 21, because there's a good point up here too. It says, the fear of the Lord goeth before obtaining of authority. But roughness and pride is the losing thereof. Whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is the fear of the Lord. So if you niggas don't have the fear of the Lord, then it don't matter what the fuck you got. And it don't matter if a man is poor or rich. If he got the fear of the Lord, if he's poor, the Lord is dealing with him, man. Who the hell are you to say anything? Call him a bum. You know, say, get a better garment. The Most High is not dealing with you because of your garment got a hole in it. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Ecclesiasticus chapter 9. And chapter 9, verse 13. It says, the wisdom I have seen also under the sun, it seemed great unto me. There was a little city, a few men within it, and there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. See that? So the poor man is always going to be disrespected, shit on, forgotten about, belittled, shame, being, you know, basically trying to bring shame upon him, slander him. All right, that's always going to be the case. That's always been the case since the beginning. But guess what? The Lord is dealing with that man because he got wisdom and he fears Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And guess what? He delivered that city in this parable here. He delivered that city. So them people should be fucking thanking him, yet they don't remember him. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. See, the words of wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyeth much good. All right, so the poor man, his wisdom is despised. Nobody want to hear what he has to say because he don't got money, because he's a bum. But guess what? At the end of the day, he's going to deliver that city, which really just represents the elect. All right, it represents the elect, because the Lord said to give them warning from him. He sent out these poor men, these feeble men, these men of no reputation. All right, these men that you wouldn't expect to be men of the Lord. He sent them out there to basically do his will. All right, and whether you receive him or not, well, that's your problem. If you look at the man and you judge him and say, this nigga is a bum, the Most High cannot possibly be with him. Guess what? You just shunned and rejected the Most High. And you're going to be one of the people of that city that's going to get destroyed because you didn't take heed to the poor man's warning. He told you the armies was coming, the troops was coming. You didn't want to listen. You kept in your folly. You wanted to be a part of the world, get your riches, get your bag, your money. And then when the destruction came, you didn't remember that. Wait, that poor man warned you about that. You know, now you're just going to be destroyed. All right, then they're going to know that a prophet have been among them. Let me get a few more on this topic. 1 Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. See, so when the Most High chooses his men, or when he chose his men and when he sent his men out there, he's not looking at them at the outward appearance. He's looking at their spirit. Their heart is your mind, Hebrew lab, which is your spirit. That's what the Lord sees, and that's what a spiritual man would see. A spiritual man judgeth all things. So he'll hear a man speak, and he's not going to just automatically, oh man, look, this nigga's shoes is talking. You know, his boot got a mouth in the front of it. I'm not hearing this dude. Nah, man, I'm a true spiritual man, which is of the elect. He's going to still listen to the message and judge based on the message, so to speak. All right, judge based on if the man is speaking according to the words of the Holy Bible. That's how we men are supposed to actually judge one another. And that's how we judge you other kids. We only do videos on y'all when y'all go off on the scriptures and the breakdowns. We don't do a video because we watch you and you had you sneeze and a booger came out your, like, these dudes are fucking bitches, man. For real. These other Hebrew Israelite camps are real whole ass niggas, man. And I gotta just put it like that. That's like, worldly speech or whatever, but it's true, man. It's true. That those are not real men. All right, and those are not real men of the Lord, especially, and those are not prophets. Those are not teachers. All right, they teaching false stuff, and they don't rebuke us when it comes to breaking down the scriptures. They only slander us, man. All right, they only slander us. And I got one last scripture here. I'm gonna read this. Jeremiah 9:23. Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. Talking about, where's your Lamborghini? You a real bitch. That's things that women do. But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am Yahweh, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord Yahweh by Shemiah. So the Lord delights in when we exercise loving kindness towards the brotherhood, proper judgment, fair, true judgment, righteousness. That's what pleases Yahweh by Shemiah. And if we know these things and we know him and he's dealing with us, that's our glory right there. We don't need money. We don't need riches, man. We don't need diamonds. We don't need gold chains. We don't need none of that. We don't need Ferraris and Lamborghinis. We have the fear of Yahweh by Shemiah, which is the beginning of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, and we have the Holy Spirit, which feeds us and gives us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this book, which you guys clearly don't have. Because especially if you're saying the things that you're saying, you would go right back to the scriptures and know that the Most High is dealing with the bums, though. That's the ones that he chose. He's honored amongst the lowly. Let me find that real quick. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll end it off with that. I think it's in Sirach 2. No. Let's type that in. Yeah, Sirach 3:20. Ecclesiasticus 3:20. I'm going to start at 19. It says, many are in high place and of renown. Yeah, they got fame and glory and riches of this world. But mysteries are revealed unto the meek. So the poor, the humble. For the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly. So that's why the Lord deals with the lowly and the poor and the destitute, because that's where his power could be shown the most. If a guy already got all this money, wealth, and fame and all of this, and he speaks, everybody just listening because he got money, the Lord ain't being acknowledged in that, in the midst of that. All right? The Lord's spirit is not being glorified and uplifted in the midst of that. But yeah, when you have a bunch of poor men, and this is all they pretty much got, and you got people that'll listen to them and say, oh, wow, like, that moved me, and I believe. That's the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. All right, that's the Lord flexing his strength and showing you that he don't need none of that. All right, to basically get his job done. It's not about that. It's not about the money. It's not about any of that. It's about the words that's being spoken and the elect Israelites who's going to hear it, receive it, and be saved by it. That's all this whole thing was ever about. All right, you people have turned Christianity into some prosperity doctrine bullshit. And most of you people in this world are deceived. And you really don't know anything about Yahweh and Yahushai and the people that he likes and who he actually deals with. The type of spirits that he is fond of and cares about. You people don't know, man. You don't know nothing. All right, so fuck you and fuck off, man. And the Lord's going to destroy you. All right, the Lord's going to destroy you people real soon.